in my day, I had a lot of jobs in the food business, cooking, in the kitchen, serving, and day after day, I seen the enormous amount of food being wasted from leftovers and spoilage. And I thought to myself, how much food is actually being wasted here in Canada and globally? Did you know that 1/3 of the food that is produced in the world is wasted? It's going to landfills and producing an enormous amount of methane gas, which is a huge contributor to global warming. And did you know that Canada is the #1 country for food waste? We throw away $27 million per year, and 51% of that is from households. That's right, me and you and your mom and your dad and your cat and your dog and your goldfish and your grandparents and your grandfather and your grandmother and your mailman. Over half the food wasted in Canada is from people over-purchasing food and who don't know how to properly store food. And surprise, surprise, a lot of individuals don't know how to cook. Have you ever heard of a microwave? 1/3 of the food that is produced is being thrown away before it even hits the supermarkets because of its misshaped appearances, when it's still perfectly edible. That's like food discrimination. Haven't your parents ever told you not to judge a book by its cover? The Food World Day was on October 14th of this year, and it provided some devastating facts. 800 million people in the world don't have access to food and are constantly hungry. And the worst part of it is that 70% of those people are from developing countries, and they're also the farmers that harvest food for us to buy off them and to go to waste. Does that even make sense? All of the food wasted could easily feed the rest of the world. On a side note, did you know that eating insects is a delicacy over 13 countries? Countries such as Africa or Asia and even North America, say Mexico, they eat insects on a daily basis because of their amazing nutritional value. And at the rate at which food is being wasted today, meat especially will be very limited in the future, and we'll have to find a new protein source. By 2050, the world will have to feed 9 billion people, and at the rate at which food is being wasted today, that's almost impossible. Insects are a future protein source whether you like it or not, so don't kill it, eat it. But like, it's wintertime, so you probably can't find them a lot now, but like, you know, when it gets summer, you could probably find more. And if you do find an insect, I wouldn't probably eat it if it was the one that's crawling on your bedroom floor at night, or if it's the one that you find in your mom's garden, because it probably could be filled with a lot of environmental toxins or some sort of chemical. I'd probably buy it through a store over the counter. And you can make so many things. You can make chocolate crick cookies, you can make chocolate covered crickets. There's endless options. It's great. So, how do we stop food waste? Well, to start, it starts between you and me, my friends. You can eat less, you can buy less, you can educate yourself, you can buy from your local farmers, and you can teach yourself how to cook. Simple things like this can make a huge difference. So I guess all I'm trying to say is stop wasting food.